where kindness ends, weakness dies. Trust myself, no one else. Never bow, never break.
I always like try to weigh things out, and I go, well, what's the alternative? All right, so there was someone from a band, and it was a pretty popular band, not someone that I was like a huge fan of, but somebody that if they had said something nice about us, I probably would have been like, oh, that was cool, that's surprising. They're not really a positive person, but they have a bunch of fans, and they're a pretty known person in metal, and they basically kind of said like a veiled insult, like what does this guy have to be so happy about or positive about or whatever. And when I heard that, and I considered it, I said, because what's the option? Like what is the other choice? Okay, so let's just quickly walk through that. What is the other choice? Hopelessness, nihilism, nothing has meaning, none of this matters. That only gets you so far. That the people that I know, the people I've met in my life that had that attitude, most of them are dead or in jail or not doing very well right now. And anybody that's ever come from a family that has any sort of addiction, depression, anxiety, alcoholism, suicide, and you see what that does, or anybody who's known anybody that's close to them that's gone to prison or got a life sentence, or you see what that does to families. You see what that does to a mother whose child is going away for a long time. It's not good. And destructive patterns, destructive mindset, destructive actions, that's what you get. And so I always just try to do the opposite. And that, for better or for worse, that's not everybody's thing, and that's okay. If it's not what they need now, it might be something they need one day, and if it's not through my music, maybe it'll be through some other sort of book or movie or anything that opens their mind to a different way. And you don't have to be spiritual, you don't have to be religious, but I try to live my life like there is meaning and there is purpose and there is an afterlife. I don't need to go into the whole religion thing, but I don't think you need religion to have ethics or morals, but you can live like there is an afterlife, and if you do that, how is that a bad thing? As long as you're not being a burden to someone else, and trying to tell everybody else how to live. That's not what I'm doing. I'm telling myself, because I've seen the destructive patterns and I've seen what becomes of that, and I can't go there. Can't go back.
For the world you see, free yourself from burdens that you know exist. Don't carry the curse of the fatalists.